Can you make some gold with mining and herbalism on TBC? Can you loot herbs without mobs attacking you? What is the best route for this type of gold making method? What is profit per hour if I do mining and herbalism? Welcome to the another in-game tips video where I answer all of your questions. For this particular video, I decided to use my fresh level 70 druid because it's the best class for this type of job. Flying form makes gathering herbs a lot easier and faster, and you can even do some tricks with this class, which I will show you later in the video. Similar like my mage, I also bought boost for this character. Coin per gold ratio was just too good not to use this type of Warmane service. It took me about 14 hours to max my herbalism and about 16 and a half hours to max mining. Way better results than my mage. Before 24 hours I returned my coins back and made additional 1k gold within 24 hours of playing. But let's drop all our gold to my alt and start with only 100 gold for repairs and for auction posting fee. Hearthstone to Shatrak City, and let's fly to one of the best zones for mining and herbalism in TBC, and that's Shadowmoon Valley. Many players just take flying to Shadowmoon Valley, but I want to check several spots in Terokar Forest until I get there. And every single time I always get some good mines here. All of 3 runs won't be showed in total length because I don't want that this video will be so long. I would need to speed up all 3 hours of footage up to 30x or even more, so I will show you only some nice farms including with some tips in this zone. First run I did at around 8 PM server time, second run at early in the morning around 6 AM, and third run at 10 AM. So we can compare later what is the best time to do this type of farming. Only first run includes some herbs and veins in Terokar Forest, all others will be just continued in Shadowmoon Valley. Our main goal is to find as much rich adamantite veins as we can. Each ore is approximately 1 gold on auction house, and on average that vein gives you around 7 ores. Prices change each day, but I will include all prices that are active at the time of the recording. For the herbs, Nightmare Vine and Mana Thistle are the most expensive ones to collect in this zone. And we come to our first tip of the video. Here you can get some free modes of earth when someone killed elementals for quest. I always check several times this spot each run. The next important thing is when finding ores near these green mobs. If you cyclone this mob, it still does some damage to you, so you have to kill it before you take vein. This druid already gave me 1k gold with a little more than 24 hours. So I invested in some gear when I fight mobs near farming nodes. Flying 60% really helps in this zone because you can avoid a lot of mobs not even dismounting when trying to collect herbs. The most common mistake which players do if they farm here is actually to contest for some node with opposite faction. I mean, I did several times cyclone other players to take herb or ore, because I knew that I can CC them, I can take note, and I can get out with my fly form to continue farming. But when players go for each other, then you only waste time. Nothing else. I think I died only one time in whole 3 runs, and not to other players. Actually mobs killed me because I pulled like 10 mobs at the same time when trying to collect some adamantite. You will notice that on my minimap is a lot of veins, but they are inside in a cave and you will for sure lose 10 minutes when trying to get them. So I always skip them. Actually, I skip every cave in this zone. Now about the route for farming. Personally, I like to start and end my run at Legion Hold. Then I circle around Shadowmoon Village and Great Forge, and then going straight to Kolskar Point. There I follow the Green River to middle of the zone. Always check for free modes of Earth. Maybe I do even 2 runs in circles. And then zigzag to Dragonmouth Fortress. And straight to Netherwing Ledge, where you can get some mana thistles. After that, circling around Sanctum of the Stars and zigzag to Legion Hold. And that's it. All depends how contested is zone. Sometimes you get lucky and in 10 minutes get more mats than in some 1 hour runs. But overall you should make some decent gold. Last trick to show you before I reveal my results of all 3 runs is how to farm nodes near mobs and not get aggro. First, you can hide behind some rocks, and even the mobs are near you and they should attack you, you are out of their sight so they don't attack you. No matter if they are really close, if it's a wall or a tree between you and mob, he won't attack you. Second, I notice that sometimes when I pull mobs, I ascend in fly form and mobs go back to their spawn location. But before they reach their initial positions, I descend back and don't move. I only right click on the node. So basically I'm still flying so they don't attack me, but I didn't move up or down, so it's like I don't trigger their attack script. So after 5 to 10 clicks on the node, you just take it and they don't attack you. Try it yourself and tell me if you succeed in comments down below. On some mobs this works, on some not. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. Our first run is almost at the end of 1 hour. It's time to show all results of this test. Prices of ores and herbs on this spreadsheet were at the time of the recordings, so it might be a bit different when you watch this. Most valuable ores were as expected adamantite, which had value more than 25% of total profit. Most valuable herb was Nightmare Vine because I collected 4 plus stacks. Best time to do farming was early in the morning because it's less players to contest with. In total I earned a bit less than 500 gold, which sounds little, but it's actually decent amount. If we compare price of coins on Warmane trade, at the moment of this recording it's about 65 gold per coin on Onyxia. So 3 hours of work for a bit more than 7 coins. If we compare with Icecrown realm, then it's about 30k gold in total because on average each coin costs 4300 gold on Warmane trade. So 10k gold per hour instead of 161 gold per hour sounds better, right? And that's only with using 60% flying mount. What do you think? Should I buy epic flying and do this test all over again? Let me know in the comment section below. See you again in some other in-game tips video.